Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mitchells in Alaska channel. So today I'm going to show Perry's cabin. Had a lot of people request to see the inside of it as we got a little bit more done with it. It's definitely not finished by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll kind of go around here and kind of show you what we're doing. So we got some snow on the ground, probably close to a foot. We got some hanging over. That chunk right there actually fell on Perry's head a while ago. That was kind of funny. Come out here, start up the generator. So this is the outhouse that kind of doubles as a generator room as well. So, see that? There's storage shelves. So the generator room, outhouse, storage shed combination. So we'll kind of walk around, see the outside here first. You can actually drive all the way around it with his Ranger here. It's kind of handy. So we got a lot of clearing here to do. We want a lot bigger clearing around it than this, mainly just because of the potential for forest fires here. So we do have a trail we cleared here that goes on back to the back of the property, so we'll keep that run down with our snow machines, and hopefully we'll see some moose travel that. That'll be nice right out his kitchen window. So see, the cabin still has quite a bit of snow on it. You can the outside of it's still not chinked yet. The inside is. You can see these drain pipes here that we just installed for the water system. So basically you have this one here. That's the overflow for the water tanks. So whenever we're filling it, we see water shoot out that, we know the tanks are full. This right here, this is the drain for the shower, the kitchen sink currently. So this spring, whenever we can dig again, we will come back and dig a gray water drain. But for now, it's going to drain on the ground. It's just gray water, not a big deal. So this is the fill pipe. So basically we have a shut off valve on it, simply so whenever you shut it off, or whenever the tank is full and you shut the pump off, you can actually shut this valve off, and that'll stop the drain back of that pipe, because basically that pipe has a slope in it all the way down, so it won't stand full of water. So, but that'll give you a chance to unhook the hose without getting drenched in water. So you'll do that, then you'll open the valve, drain it out, and then we'll just kind of have a dummy stuck on here just to keep this fitting clear so it don't get any ice or snow in it. And we have an outlet right there to plug up the pump. So you can kind of see the back of the cabin. I can't really get back far enough here without wading a ton of snow, but it's a pretty big step on the back door there. I'll have to get a porch on that this summer maybe. So, and then in the earlier video I done, kind of showed the solar panels here on the side of the house. Definitely wasn't our favorite place to put them, but it was an easy place to put them, and it definitely takes away from the looks of the cabin. But hopefully this summer we'll be able to, get rid of some of these trees right here, and then we'll put up some poles here and put the panels out here in the front of the place out in this area here. So and then open this back up, because it sure is a lot prettier without them. But the functionality was the goal currently, so that's what we were after. So, and then of course you can see the front of the cabin here where it was a little bit ago. So you can actually see he's got a TV antenna up there. He's uptown here. He's got a TV, and he can actually get some outside channels. So you can see the box mounted here on the wall. This is the where the generator plugs up. You can see the green light on it, means that the generator's running. So it's charging the batteries currently. So Then this is the front porch. This would be an unheated area. Again, you know, it's not finished. We got a lot of work inside yet to go. So, but it is. I do have the walls insulated between this and the cabin, and then of course here you can see some 1-bys on the wall. That's what'll be on the walls whenever we get the mill going again. Start doing some milling. So we come on into the house.
Good morning.
See Perry and Carolyn sitting here. So we'll and just kind of take a general look around, starting right here in the corner. So we got the Christmas tree, and that box underneath it is the batteries. That's 8 6-volt batteries in there to make up a 48-volt system. So we got the charger inverter there. The middle box right there is the solar charger. So breaker panel right there. So everything's kind of right here. That's the fuse block there for the 12-volt stuff, which is the lighting. So, and then come over here, and of course, no cabin would be complete without a 65-inch TV.
Yeah.
So, then we got a little weather station there that shows the weather outside, wind speed, and all that. So, then 2 big pretty windows up here. We don't, again, you can see we don't have the ceiling finished. We got it insulated and covered in plastic, but not finished yet. So you can see the walls. Got the walls chinked. Of course, the big old wood stove. That's all in and operational. Got some temporary cabinets here for the kitchen area right now. So haven't even got a cook stove in here or nothing yet, but we got water. So we got a kitchen sink, and at least you got a place where you can get some water and wash your hands and all that. So we got back in there's the pantry area that's not finished yet, so just kind of have it closed off right now. So refrigerator, RV refrigerators, gas or electric, either one. So can run on that. Haven't put a stairway in upstairs yet. Still kind of debating about how to do that. It's not made it up high enough on a priority list yet. So for what we are doing up there right now, we're just using the ladder, but we'll still do some walls across here. This is just kind of the start of the wall here that we wanted to get in place before we put the water tank in. And I'll go up there and show you the water system here directly. So now these walls here, these are the 1x4 or 1x6s, I guess, we put on the walls. This is an interior wall. You can see how much the board shrunk up from when we put these on here. It just amazes me how much these shrunk up. So, but anyway, these will be chinked like the log walls, so that it matches the looks of that. And this wall over here, I'm sure you catch glimpses of it in here that looks like daylight through there, but it's actually not. It's actually foil based or foil bubble wrap that's actually behind that, and then of course insulation on the other side. But these walls here will be chinked, and then they'll look like the other walls where they're you see the flat side of the logs and the chinking in between them. So it'll be an open ceiling out here, a couple of big beams here that we milled, and then of course the ceiling will get these 1-bys on it just like this. So and then the bedroom, we do have some flooring down in here on top of the subfloor. So again, you know, closets aren't complete or anything like that, but you know, functionality still was the goal. So, but it is neat. You know, we set these windows down a little bit lower so you can actually see out of them from the bed. It's not like you have traffic driving by or anything back here. So curtains aren't anything that we have up here, so or have a need for. So back door here, you know, mostly you got to have just an emergency exit out of the house. So right now you'd have to jump. So of course we made a temporary place to hang up some clothes. This will be be a couple of closets built in here, and then here will be a where the medicine cabinet is there. We'll have that walled off, and that'll be a little bit of a bathroom there. And then the coolest thing of all is an indoor shower. So he's the only one of the three of us that actually have an indoor shower. And after taking a shower outside here a while back at 17 below zero, taking a shower inside, I'm telling you, was one hell of a luxury. So when I took it outside, it did have hot water, but gosh dang, it was cold. So here we have a on-demand hot water heater, and when you actually turn the water on here, you can actually see the temperature come on here. The temperature will climb up to whatever you have it set for here, and so we kind of had to put that close to the shower so you can regulate it. It also supplies water to the kitchen sink, and of course it'll get water at just whatever temperature this is set at. So but it needed to be here so you can adjust it taking a shower, because basically this is just these are just kind of a cheap on-demand water heater. And so it basically has three knobs. You can you got a high and a low for the burner. This here's a modulator for the burner to turn it up and down as well. You got a high and low, and then you got a variable up and down here. This is water flow, so you can slow the water flow down to make adjustments there to keep making the water as hot as you want. So it'll actually go up to probably about 145 degree water. So, but it kind of varies depending on what your incoming water temperature is. That's why it needed to be here. So, but anyway, that is really a cool deal right there, I'm telling you. So that's where I'm coming to take my showers at.
Especially when them big negative numbers are here.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I wanted to get my photograph taken right here with the shower. That's one of the best things we've did so far. So I did outside during the
luxury.
It is a luxury. Outside during the summertime, not a big deal. It's actually not a big deal outside.
Above zero. Anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's 25 degrees, we've taken showers in the outside shower house, and not be a big deal. But I'm telling you, when it's below zero, anytime it's in a negative number, it's cold. And when you're putting water on yourself, it's even colder. So it's actually when you're running hot water on you, actually is not bad, but boy, as the water trickles down, it gets colder.
It cools off quick.
It does. I'm telling you, it gets brutal cold. So, but I'll go upstairs and show you the rest of the water system that we've done up here. We've kind of done all of our water systems a little bit differently. They all have a lot in common too, but we everything's a little bit different, because of the way the cabins are configured, or the needs or wants. So makes it a little bit different. Ooh. So what we have now, we have a battery sitting here and a battery charger on it for a temporary pump. This is actually my spare pump for my cabin, and it's 12 volt because that's what my cabin is. So Perry actually has one ordered. For this one, it'll be a 120 volt pump. So it'll just plug up to the wall, so you won't need the battery and charger and stuff. So it's a little bit dark up here, but you can see there we have a 105 gallon water tank. And when we installed Tyler's and filled it up, that thing kind of bellied out all the way around. So we have since went back and put a boxed in around his. So since we knew that, we went ahead and boxed this one in from the start. So it has supports up this side, across the top, across the back and the front, and then it also has 3 or 4 uprights on the back side, just like this one does. So anyway, he's got a 105 gallon tank there and a 55 gallon tank here. This here used to be the tank we hauled water with, and now we have a 250 gallon tank that we do that with. So we no longer needed it for that, so we just decided to incorporate it into this one. So so we're all running the same water filter system, dual filters. One is just for sediment. The other one is a carbon filter to remove any kind of taste. Main reason we wanted that is because we always like to add a little bit of bleach to the water, and that removes that bleach taste. But that makes sure that if we do grow any algae or anything in the tanks, that we're taking care of that, because the water we're getting is good water. We get it from a well, and so basically we just want to make sure that our tanks don't grow any algae. So anyway, we put in shut-off valves at each tank, so if we have an issue, we can shut that down. We got valves on both sides of the pump, and the purpose for that is if the pump goes bad, we can just shut off the valves, take the pump out, change the pump. So we tried to make everything where we could do that. Same way on we have a small pressure tank here, and that also has a valve, so we can shut it off and take that water tank out as well if we need to. So this is all ran with PEX pipe, except for our filling system, and our filling system is all done with just 3/4 inch PVC pipe, and but everything inside is all done with 1/2 inch PEX. And 1/2 inch PEX is, not as big as you would normally want in a house, but when you're running on limited water supply, you don't really need volumes of water like you would in a regular house. So anyway, that's kind of what we have for a water system. Now, that wall you see right there, that wall will continue on across, and that'll be how high the side walls are in here, which is 4 feet. And then we still haven't built the wall on this side yet, but we will. We do have a window up here you can see out, so hopefully we'll be able to see some wildlife out there sooner or later. And you got a good view out the front from up here. This will eventually have, a wall across the front of it here, and a door, and a stairway coming up here. But for now, we wanted to get it fixed up around the water tank, and then the rest of it's not a big rush. But we wanted to get the water system finished up to where we could do that. But you can kind of have a little bit of a look down here on the rest of the cabin from up here. So this is these are 8-foot tall walls, and then it's 8 feet from the top of the wall to the ceiling. So from right up here is 16 feet, so it's fairly tall ceiling. So I've been watching another couple here in Alaska that started about the same time we did. I think they were from Idaho, and their YouTube channel is Life in Alaska. So might check them out too. It's pretty cool to watch the progress when somebody else starts at about the same time as you did. So they've got their house dried in now, and they're actually in their house now too. They got a lot of plastic on the walls and stuff just like this. So again, you got to get them dried in and a place to stay for the winter time. So that has to be the number one goal. So we'll see if I can climb back down this ladder now without falling down it. Oh, yep, it gets a little bit older, or a little bit harder as you get older and older. So if you see the camera falling, that means I went with it. So that's kind of a tour of Perry's house. Time being, like I say, early on when we was showing it, you could see cracks of daylight outside, and I think people thought he would freeze to death in here, but that again, getting them dried in is the goal. We got a short window here in the summertime to build with, and so we had that short window that we had to clear land and then build with. So, and we had 2 houses to build. So of course there's 3 of us doing it, but it definitely kept us busy all summer. So yeah, you can see it's like 79 degrees in here right now. It's actually pretty toasty.
So we've been staying plenty warm.
Yeah, pretty toasty in here right now. So, and outside today is pretty nice. It's only 28 outside, so really,
warm outside.
yeah, a really nice day today. So you can see the kitchen windows open over there. So, a lot of work yet to do. You know, we still got to get, like I say, a kitchen stove in, and you know, a lot of stuff. You know, we're still doing all the cooking and stuff like that down in my cabin, just because that's where everything is set up at. So, but couldn't really do much else up here until you had water, and so we actually got all the water going yesterday, and so I got to take the first shower in there. So it was pretty awesome to get to take a shower inside. So
even Molly took one.
Yeah, even this morning, Molly got to take a bath. So she hadn't had a bath in a while since she'd been to the groomer last. So she was kind of needing one. Just didn't really have a place to do it with. So that was pretty nice. I got to give her a bath. So, but anyway, you can see out back here. You don't really see anything but woods when you look out the windows back here. So makes me wish my cabin was a little further back off the road than it is. So anyway, that's the tour of Perry's cabin. So like and subscribe if you would. Thanks for watching.
Good day.